open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders. Pass will go from incomplete to complete.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Points the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Dalton, 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This will be Dalton again. Throw left side complete. It's Ross. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Another chance for Dalton. And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So on 4th down, here's a punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. It's taken to the 26. And a good hit there and knocked down hard right at the 45. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is Cook with the grab. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vincent Ray. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. It's caught by Crabtree. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like... And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Carr going to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, never mind, Larry, forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the 3rd quarter of action already. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now Carr on the bootleg. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw on 2nd down. Carr flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. They were trying to get it to DeAndre Washington, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. 3rd and 2. Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Play action. Now it's Carr. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now a play fake. Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
And Dalton to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton, and he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver walk.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Looking deep for LaFell. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals are in for 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jelani Jenkins. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On second down, here's Carr. Steps away to his left. And some room to run now. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Carr finding Patterson there for a... Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. It's caught by Clive Walford. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And the lead is up to 5. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Returning it, John Ross. Now a hit and a loose football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Shrugs him off. And he's got room. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
First and 10 for Dalton. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Mario Edwards, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. It's second down. Dalton looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And able to find Green. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first. Fresh set of downs here. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down. On play action, now Carr. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again. Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Eddie Vanderdoes in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. From midfield here, Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for goal. That's caught inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for two. Here's Dalton. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in. Coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now Carr going to give to Olawale. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Carr going to look to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads